So this is my Lego combination safe, and the goal of this safe is to open this drawer, and this is locked by using a combination, a 3-digit combination, which is actually similar to a combination lock, like in school lockers, that sort of thing. And this right here is the indicator for which color you've chosen. And if we look around, there's the dial, of course, there's knob, there's the drawer, and there's nothing else. So right now I have it in the locked state right here, because as you can see, again, it doesn't come out. And just to prove that right now it does not come out, if I try and stick, actually if you look closely, the empty part of the knob is actually blocked all the way through except on this position, when the indicator is on green. And if I try and push this in, as you can see, it does not allow me to go through. It is stuck. So to open it, you need to know 3 colors. And so the first step, actually, just before I start, there are 2 keys needed to open this jar. One is a 12 length axle, and the other one is a 1x6 tile with a 1x6 plate underneath it. So to start, the first step is this part, which is outside, needs to be pushed in. And if you try and rotate it, you can see that it is weighted. So every time I turn it, it goes back to that position. So you want it to stay in that position and push it. And this has to be pushed closed the entire time. And now you can start to turn. If you know how to open a combination lock, then you know that you have to turn 2 times clockwise. And right now I've set the combination for the first one to be black. So I'm going to align it like that. And then the second one, I have to go once around that digit that I just entered. So now I've done that. Now the second one is the color blue. And now I've done that. Then finally I'll go back again clockwise without going around it. And I put in the color green. And now I can put the axle inside this area. And right here. And now once I push it, as you can see, it's gone, and it keeps going all the way through. Now it's reached this state, and now as I'm about to push this axle in, if you look on this side, this area's come out, and as you can see, I have pushed it all the way in. Now I can just pull this I guess you could say it's a block, it's a obstruction. I pull that out. But now, even though I pulled this out, if I still try to pull out, as you can see, it does come out a little bit more, but it still hasn't come out all the way. And that's why you need to have actually 2 keys. This is the second one. So now, if you look in there, this one is clearly blocked. And then if you look in this one, you can see the axle. So now you just have to stick it, push it in, and now it has come back out on this side. Now you can pull it. Take the other key back out, and now finally you can open the safe, or more succinctly, the jar. And it just got a little bit stuck in there. And now, as you can see, there is the contents of the safe, which is just some $100 bills, some gold, and some jewels. So now I have taken the lid off of the box, as you can see right here, and the jar is in the lock position. This obstruction is still in place, and if you look inside, you can actually see the obstruction. It's this part, it's that part right there, the gray part, and that is what is holding the jar back and preventing it from coming out. So this entire segment is the mechanism. And if you look inside, you can actually see the knob, and the reason why I put it there is because without this knob, if it's outside, I guess you could call it the knobs, or I don't really know the correct word for it, but all of them are moving freely, and they will not align properly. So only if you push this in do they move, and they will stay in their position. If the only if the knob is pushed into place. And just to prove that it does not, again, just to prove again that it does not go through, if I push, it actually gets obstructed by the studs. The only way it can go through is if this hole, and this one all match up, so that they go so that the axle can go straight through all the way and touch and hit the back. So now I'm going to input the combination again, but this time you can see what's happening. So I'm going to push the knob first, and now I'm going to do it, and now I'm going to rotate it twice. And the reason why is because you want to do the back knob first, and then the middle one, and then the first. So technically the first color, second color, and then third color go into their respective positions from back to front. So now I'm going to do again 2 times clockwise. And now I'm going to stop at the first color, which is black. And now, as you can see, the only hole, the rest of the spots are blocked by studs or a pin. Now the only space that has a clear path is in the correct area. And now I'm going to start moving counterclockwise, and actually you can see the pin moving. And now to do it, because you do it once clockwise to ensure that you've caught the middle one, but you're not touching the back one, because otherwise you'd mess up the entire thing. So now I'm going to do the second color, which was blue. So now stop at blue. Now as you can see, the second one is in its place down there. Now finally I can move it to green, which allows the axle to fit through. And now if you look through, I've gone through the first one, the middle one, now the back one, and now this allows me to reach the obstruction, and it allows me to push it out. And now again, if you look inside, you can see the axle and all the holes that have lined up. And this is again why, even though you've taken this piece out, it's still not able to open because of the axle. So then again, you need the second key, and you push that in, and then you want to push it in. And now actually you don't even need to take this, part out, because now this still allows you to take the jar out. So again, there's another look. So without the jar, this is what it looks like. It's getting blocked, and then you push the axle once everything is lined up, and now you can take this out and let the jar go through after you push the axle back out, because the other piece runs through this, and even when you push the axle all the way through, the axle is taking the place of that piece, so it still does not allow it to go through. Closing the box is very, very simple. If you have not taken the axle out already from that area, you just have to pull that out, and now you can just push the jar in. You have to push the jar in its place. It'll fit flush, but it's still moving. And you place the piece. You want to put the long part all the way inside, as you can see. And by the way, you can see that all the holes have lined up, so that's the part that we're going to do next. So after we insert this, we want to come around. Again, as you can see, it doesn't come out. And now all we have to do is we just have to mix this up, and we just have to rotate it. And now if we do a test, we can see that it is actually blocked, and the jar is locked. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, and again, like the video. And if you I have more of these videos on my channel, and please suggest to me in the comments below what you want me to do next.